It's a really good question. And that's a major confusion that I think that a lot of people believe that religion is the same as spirituality, and they are married to each other, but they're different. Religion is sort of like a one-way thinking. They have a certain dogma that they believe in, and that this is the way it needs to be. A lot of people run from that. They find themselves going, there's got to be more than just this. This is not resonating with me. This doesn't feel right to me. There's an idea that God is a condemning God. And I know that I ran from religion as a kid because of the belief that if God's a jealous God. I remember hearing that as a kid. God is a jealous God. And that, he will be condemned to hell if you don't do this and this and this and this on these days. And I thought, well, I don't want a relationship with a condemning God that's going to send me to hell. So I found that I had to find what I call spirituality, but it took a long time to be able to find my truth. So I found spirituality through just going to different churches, trying different things on. And my journey was much like yours, where it was more like taught. I learned the first book that I ever read that drew me to spirituality was Return to Love by Marianne Williamson. And I remember there's a quote in there, you may have heard it, and she says, "What we were born with is love, and what we've learned here is fear." And if you think about when you were born, that you came into this world as a being of love. You had no belief of what was right or wrong, black, white, gay, straight. It was just love. And as you got older, you began to have these experiences that created this separation. And you began to find that you were losing yourself. And your job, or my job as a coach and as a teacher, is to help you to bring yourself back to that presence of love as who you came here to be in the first place. And so it's about realizing that the only thing that is real is love, and everything else is an illusion. And that our job is to always look through the eyes of love. And when we do that, that's spirituality. It's about, I'm seeing through the eyes of God, I'm seeing through the eyes of the universe, I'm seeing through the eyes of love. And when you do that, all separation is completely just disintegrated.